Okay, Aquarius, what is up? This is another reading, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into this. Okay, so this is a spiritual warning, Aquarius. All right, I'm not trying to scare anybody. But y'all, this encounter that I had was extremely wild. But I was in a spiritual room when this happened, and it's gonna be a very general meeting, not meeting, reading. All right, I really do appreciate you guys for being here. Like this video, comment down below and subscribe. All right, I really appreciate it. It will really help my channel grow. All right, and yeah. So we're going to get right into this. If you definitely want to buy any candles, spiritual baskets, check out the spiritual store for any of my gemstone bracelets, anything like that. It is definitely down below if you want to book a personal reading. All that stuff that you're looking for to contact me and all is down below. So, guys, this was a very interesting reading. So, I might pull some charms with it if I feel the need to. Alright, but we're going to go ahead and get right into this. So, Aquarius, this is what the message I was given, okay? So it says there is an entity that's making people do crazy things that they don't normally do. Okay, this person is responsible for, this entity is responsible for a lot of deaths and killings, and it's definitely roaming around the spiritual realm and, you know, going between the realms, okay? Just a warning. I don't know why this is a very graphic thing what I'm going to say. This is what the entity said. But the entity, when I encountered it in the spiritual realm, it was in a different body. It was in somebody's body, something like that. And it said, this is the biggest dead, cooked, or old body I've seen, or many. So, like, it was bragging. Like, when I seen it, it's like a day or two ago. But when I first seen it, it was like, it was in the spiritual realm, you know. And, the entity it's been responsible for a lot of killings. Like COVID-19 is just not responsible for all of these killings and murders and all that stuff, Aquarius. There's just a lot of spiritual warfare, including chemical warfare is real, okay, and all that other stuff. And you know, COVID-19 I would definitely say is a more I don't want to say geological, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. However, I know you guys would correct me, but you know what I'm saying. It's not I don't want to say chemical, not really, because chemical warfare is normally like more GMOs and more gallons and you know, the stuff they be spraying on the fields and stuff like that, and in the air with the planes. That's more of a chemical warfare, as well as like BPA and things of that nature, and certain like GMOs and growth hormones. That's all chemical warfare. But yeah, so we're experiencing a lot of spiritual warfare. However, you know, we do have this spiritual World War III. Of course, you know, this has already been going on in the spiritual realm, but you know, we are about 1 or 2 years behind. So, you know, time is definitely ticking, but it's having a ripple effect. You know, spiritual world to the physical, there's a ripple effect, okay? If you didn't know that, I'll let you guys know. But this entity, it opens and shuts doors by themselves, okay? And it makes you hear music, but there's no issue. Like, it was like in the dream, I was in a dream, but it was like the entity was making noise, or I had a certain type of noise here. But like I kept going out of like the room or the door, whatever it was, and I didn't see anybody. But like I was hearing like a music, but it wasn't like a music that I would normally listen to. Like I knew it would be somebody else's music that I'm not listening to in the dream. But it was very odd because it was like I'm thinking it's coming from like my neighbor or something like that, but then it was nothing to do with the neighbors. It was just that entity making it was giving like a more siren type of call, or like some type of entrancement. I don't even know how to explain this, but this is an entity here that keeps you complacent and does what you say. Like, you know, it wants you to do what you say, and it wants to keep you complacent and lazy and lack thereof. And, you know, it wants you to do exactly what it says until you react or cut it off, or you identify it. It's very hard to identify. This entity is like kind of parasitic in nature, so like it definitely can attach to you through your aura, or like any hold you have in your auric field, or like it's like an auric or like a spiritual parasite, okay? Very, very nasty, but it's responsible for a lot of death. Like this is something that was like jumping from body to body, to like people would do things they don't normally do. And like let's say somebody fucking has an issue when they end up being on fire and the body cooks to death. Then the entity jumps out of it and it's like, wow, I haven't did this many bodies in a long time. I haven't seen this many cooked big bodies in a long time. I get some shit like that. Like this entity is normally used to preying on like lower or smaller items, like maybe animals and different things like that. But it's just now that it's leveling up to humans and things of that nature. I know this is very crazy here, but this is a channel message that I wanted to definitely bring you guys up to speed about. I actually wrote this down in my notes right here because at the time when I got out of the spiritual realm and I woke up and I came back to my body and stuff, y'all, that shit was fucking crazy. But it was like it was like as if the entity was like trying to lure me into its trap or something like that. It's like something similar to the sunken place, but it's like it takes over bodies. And when it does this, it's like it's hidden. Like, you know how certain diseases and stuff are like hidden, and like until something happens and it reacts, or it shows that it's there, visible, whatever it is. Like I'm trying to figure out what can I compare this to give you guys the really up and up. Okay, I don't know, have you ever seen the movie called One Missed Call? And it's like some type of entity or spirit or whatever it is. Matter of fact, that's actually, I haven't seen this movie since I was like 16 maybe. It came out in like 20, I don't know, it came out like maybe 10 years ago, maybe between 5 to 10 years ago. And it was a movie, it was a scary movie, it wasn't really that popular, but it was good to me. But what's going on here, guys, is like the entity, it makes people do things they're not usually doing, but it's like destructive behaviors. Or like, what's that movie? It's like, I forgot what the movie, but it's like something was in the air making people do crazy shit. And y'all, when I tell y'all I'm doing this, and like something just felt like it did like this to my spiritual eye, like shut the fuck up. Anyways, let's see what this entity is doing here, or like what's going on with this situation here, Spirit. What do I need to know, or like what do they need to know here? Because I wanted to share this with you guys here, but I really know how to portray this message. All right, but it is very, very odd, guys. All right, and I'm just getting a stomach ache just talking about it. So Knight of Cups, like I said, this is the entity here who likes to lure people in. Okay, so like I said, make sure that you're protected. You're definitely, if you're like to astral project, make sure that you're only going places that you've been before. Don't stray too far from your body. Okay, I'm letting you know that now, because it will lure you somewhere, trap you, and then you can't get back. Okay, and it'll actually take over your body. All right, and yeah. Six of Swords energy and the Six of Wands. This person, the entity's goal is to take you off your path here, or you're on your path. The thing is to lure you off your path. Okay, Spirit said the thing is to lure you off your path. Okay, while you're sleeping. We have the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. It's going to cause some type of pain or heartbreak, or like I said, this entity causes pain, or they feed off either pain or complacent energies or laziness, or like misplaced emotions. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles, they offer you something that's unattainable here, or you know, it takes a while for this entity to actually show themselves here, to have a victory. It takes quite some time to let this person, or not really person, but entity, all the way into your energy here, guys. I don't know, that shit was just real fucking nasty. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, we got the Six of Pentacles here. We got the King of Pentacles. Like I said, this is the entity that works on the more material. All right, like I said, this is somebody here who's the total opposite. We have the Lovers card energy, Gemini here. We have the Ace of Cups here. Like I said, you should definitely be high on self-love, or I'm getting covered yourself energy. And the Eight of Cups, walk away from this person or this entity or whatever it's offering you if you come in contact with it in the spiritual realm, because all it's giving you is stress, delays, and you know, baggage, or it's trying to trap you here. Like, this entity already has a lot going on. I'm getting it has a lot of it's like a karmic entity. I don't even know how to explain this, guys. This shit was just fucking crazy. This is a very lust-filled, like, karmic energy here. Like, this entity, I don't even know what it is. It's like I said, it gives you offers, it kills motherfuckers, and then after that, or like it takes over your body, and like it makes you do things you're not used to doing. Like, first it starts as, it's phases. First it starts as like, I was seeing the phases. Okay, so first it starts as like something complacent, as in like, oh, I don't want to do this today, I don't want to do that, or whatever, and it feeds off of like lazy energy or stress or depression. It's like some like mentally ill, like, ugh, it's nasty. That's what this entity does. It feeds off of that energy, and then especially like when you're going to sleep here, I'm getting this entity first, it actually comes into your either house or room or wherever you fuck you're at, or if you're in the astral, it meets you in the astral, and it may not portray itself as who it is. Maybe it portrays itself somebody you either just met or whatever this is, and like it'll have like a telltale sign, something like either the eyes or the way it the body looks. Like the body was like, I'm not saying the flesh was dying on the body, but it was just like, you can tell it wasn't like the right energy. Like it was like a facade or something like that, like a shapeshifter, some type of shape-shifting spirit or something. That shit was disgusting. And it was like the minute I identified it and shit like that, and I got away, it was nasty. But yeah, we have the Six of Pentacles energy. So like I said, this person here, this entity, spirit, whatever this is, all right, it's going to try to give you equal give and take, or try to give you something that's equal, trying to, how do you say, make amends with you, or try to make it seem like everything is good to trap you into this trap. They're going to say whatever you want to say. It's going to try to be very charismatic, very nice. So let's do this, let's do that, like, you know. And the astral, what this is, with the Four of Cups energy here, the King of Cups here, and the Queen of Cups. This motherfucker gonna try to mimic your energy here. If you're very emotional, this motherfucker gonna try to mimic your energy because they see your light. They see your light here. The Seven of Swords and the Devil card. Okay. Like I said, this motherfucker is not no good energy here. We got the Devil card, Seven of Swords, and the Strength card. I'm not Strength, excuse me, Sagittarius card, Balance card, Temperance. Like I said, this motherfucker know that you're balanced here, you're high vibrational. They know that you are a part of the, how to say, chosen ones, or, you know, very high vibrational, you're spiritual, whatever it is. I'm getting your light shine differently than everybody else, or different lights here. Also, if you've ever been to the spiritual, sometimes, depending on where you travel, it's extremely dark. And only thing you have is your light, or yourself, or your soul, or your spirit to light the way, okay? So, this is like something that has an artificial light to it. I don't really know what to say about this, okay, guys? Shit was fucking disgusting. But I just want to go ahead and do this quick little video. I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards on this shit as well, because I don't even know how to really portray this fucking message. Like, this is my first time. Well, not really my first time, but this is like me really going in depth here. Alright, like I don't know, something about a coffee table or sitting down for like a drink, or like, you know how you walk past like a coffee table and like a restaurant has like tables and stuff outside. It was like we were sitting there, and it's when I met the entity. It was in like a white man's body, or like a white or extremely light skinned person. Okay, so y'all, why the fuck I'm telling y'all about this shit and my whole entire camera just stop recording, exit out, and the app crashed. Okay, so I don't know if my shit is hacked or what, but I'm telling you guys this because that was some weird ass shit. So then we have the number 43, which is Pink Lotus Fairy, and it says it's a time for spirits. The spirit is giving me this message to tell to y'all. All right, it's time for you to get into meditation to definitely vibrate higher, or protect your spirit, or protect what you're doing, or whatever this is, because y'all, this is a miracle here. This person knows that you're a miracle, and it says we're here. These cards. You see how we have the dead person right next to her, and it's like, we're here. That's what it says. Out trick or treating, we're here. Like, there's three people, like I said, 3 people involved here. Or like I said, this entity has multiple different ways they come off, all right? Like I said, they see that you're a miracle, this entity, or whatever this is, all right? And, you know, you don't need to, can't even talk. Just please be careful, guys, all right, when you're actually projecting, or, you know, about the entities, or make sure you're closing your mirrors, okay? You can do this simply by, taking, like, some, what is it called? Taking, like, some, sage, and then going behind it with a sweeter herb, like, Palo Santo or something like that. Or, like I said, get some red jacket blood sage, or bring you some charcoal, some ammonia, whatever you need here, depending on the severity of it, all right? You can definitely email me if you have any questions, all right? But you make sure you're closing out your mirrors, all right? And your TV's mirrors are both portals as well. All right, I don't know if you guys know that. It is getting dark outside, but I did want to go ahead and let you guys know about this, okay, guys? Because this shit was fucking insane. And it's a lot of synchronicities and confirmations going on here, all right? I already know if I wanted to share this with y'all, but I just said, fuck it, I'm going to share it, okay? All right, this is not really for Aquarius, but I'm going to leave it on its Aquarius channel. However, it can be for any of y'all. All right, but it says dress for alchemy, release your power. So I'm getting like minute to release your power here. I'm getting exert your dominance. Like I said, cultivate your energy, call your energy back to you, protect yourself, and make sure that you're doing protection rituals, your spiritual baths, and make sure that you're not leaving any portals or anything open. All right, yeah. Let's get one last card. Y'all, that's some crazy ass shit. The whole camera just turned the fuck off when I was telling y'all this. Yes, it is the power of 3. Something about the number of 3 is of significance here. The power of 3, like I said, mind, body, and soul. It's time to get them on the same accord here, because if you're unaligned here, all right, something could definitely go wrong. All right, it says ancient wisdom and magical space clearing time. So like I said, you need to be clearing your energy in your space. I'm getting this entity has been here for multiple lifetimes. However, you have encountered this entity in the past life here, okay, or I'm getting in the past either life cycle or some type of other time here. You didn't realize it. All right. Wow, this is extremely heavy right now, but yeah, this was the message, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get you some crystal cards, all right, to let you know what crystals you need to be working with right now for this situation. Now, I'm not even gonna use those. I'm gonna use the big cards today. It is so goddamn hot in my house. I bet I won't turn the heat on no more. It's 77 degrees in here, and it's hot as fuck outside. All right. Also, I did restock the spiritual baths and the protection candles, as well as obsidian, things of that nature, if you want them. All right. But yeah, we have turquoise here. Okay. So this is number 41. You need to balance yourself, your throat chakra and your heart chakra. Make sure that your mind and your your throat chakra and heart chakra are balanced here. So your mind versus your heart. Okay. Yeah, and I also have number 23, which is third eye energy, psychic abilities. Talks about labradorite here. Love that crystal. I do have that if you want to purchase it, but this talks about, you know, you looking at your spiritual gifts here, and if you are spiritually gifted, I'm getting your psychic abilities or the way that you communicate with certain spirits, entities in spiritual realm is going to definitely intensify, okay? Or this is just saying that, you know, your third eye, I'm actually either seeing this, or I'm getting you need to cultivate or work on your third eye. You can do this by eating blue fruits, okay, like blackberries, blueberries, raspberries. All right, you can definitely eat garlic for protection as well too. All right, let's get one last card here. All these are blue. So like I said, third eye energy, throat chakra energy, heart chakra energy. Those are the 3 chakras right now. All right, is associated with this right now. Oh my God. Last card, we have paradox. So number 31, teach. Like I said, you are a teacher. You've been here before, multiple lifetime. Your past loved ones are definitely either telling you about this or warning you about this to have mental strength, or make sure that you're mentally strong when dealing with these certain entities or doing what you're doing here. Make sure you need to get grounded here, okay? When this entity wants to take you somewhere, act like this is home, or convince you or something like that, I'm not really sure about what that's about. It's like your past loved ones are telling you like this entity is trying to act like as if they're home or they're nice so they can be trusted, whatever this is. All right, they're telling you home is where the heart is. It's not really a certain place or a certain thing that you're being offered or whatever this is. Please be aware of this. But this was the reading. I hope you guys really do love this. Let me know, and I will definitely see you all later. Mwah.